Salutations, my name is Dasadradia and this is A World of Cards and Dice. Today, we'll be looking at The Game of Life, Twists and Turns Edition.
First, let's go over the history of the Game of Life. Life began as the checkered Game of Life in 1860. It looked like this and was originally drawn and created by famed lithographer Milton Bradley. It was his first game as well as America's first popular parlor game. It was an instant hit, selling 45,000 copies by the end of its first year. 100 years later, the Milton Bradley Company decided to pay homage to their beginnings by redesigning Life and re-releasing it. This version was simply called The Game of Life and is the game most of you know. The premise of the game is simple. Have the best or highest quality life by the end. This is the core of every version of the game. In the original format, it was measured in points. In the modern format, it's measured in dollars. The element shared by all modern versions is that the game starts after you've graduated high school and ends with your retirement. Most versions also start with a choice of going to college or going into the professional world. We'll talk more about that choice later. Now, let's talk about what's unique to this version. First off, the quality of life that I mentioned earlier. In this version, it's measured in life points. You still have money, and it's still a factor in winning, but the focus in this one is life points. This will make more sense when we talk about the gameplay. The other thing that's unique to this version is that it uses credit cards and this device to keep track of everything. Your money, life points, marital status, children, houses, vehicles, and everything else is all managed with this. It's called the Life Pod, and it takes all the messy math out of your hands and makes it incredibly easy to keep the game flowing well. But enough of my yakking, let's look at this game.
For the setup, we all start in the center. And then when we start, we'll each pick a path. Basically, there are two elements to this game, money and life points. Learn It gives you the degrees that you need to get the higher jobs in certain fields. Earn It is your promotions and various other ways to get money. Love It is family and life points, like you get married, have kids, etc. Live It is pure.
You go on vacation.
It's pure life points, high adventure kind of stuff. It's basically high risk, high reward.
Long-term investment.
Yeah, high risk, high reward, long-term investment, straight up money, and then
That's
education.
That's education, which leads to more money down the line.
Yeah. So there are numerous ways to play this. You just have to decide how you want to do it. All right.
Which makes it very different from regular life, which is a straight shot.
Yeah. Which is one of the reasons I like this one.
Stick that on your card, like this.
What is this life part reference card?
It's just like a guide on how to use the big circle of...
Yeah, but we'll show you how to do that. All right, so first thing is to turn the life pod on. We're going to set the number of turns. All right, so you want to do the 30 years?
Yeah, let's do 30.
All right, so we'll hit years, 3, 0, enter.
Not 3, 0, 0.
3, 0. And now it is set for 30 years of play. 1 year is one cycle around the board.
Everyone gets a turn.
Yes. So, the way you start is you take your life credit card, put it into the life pod.
Where's my credit card? No, we're not gonna... Damn it.
What did you do?
Oh, here it is.
Identity theft!
He stole his own identity.
No, I clearly stole Milton Bradley's identity.
Whoever that guy is, he sounds like an ankle.
Yeah, he's got to be more careful with his social security card.
Yeah, it is number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
0, 0, 4!
Yeah. So we're going to stick the card in. It denotes player 1. First thing you do is hit spin.
Which then gives you your paycheck.
Right, it gives you your
We've
annual
got
salary.
You've got it set to volume 0.
Well, we don't know it's broken, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Normally it beeps, which is actually kind of nice.
Yeah, normally whenever you do anything with the life pod, it'll beep, but right now the sound on this one is broken, so we don't get any noise out of it.
Alright, so you rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6, and I do not need any education for my career path.
Of sports!
So I'm going to go straight to the...
Why am I stuck
Ernest
as a broadcasting
section.
person and he gets sports?
That's the way it's dealt. You randomly deal 3 profession cards to each player, and they get to pick.
Of
out
the
3.
6
What are
choices.
you, bored up there? I know
Alright,
more about
so-
sports than anybody at this table.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lottery!
Lottery.
Oh, this is fun to explain. Alright, so the first thing you do is take the card out and press lottery. It then cycles through. I don't know if you can see it on there, but it cycles through dollar amount. It's
$81,000.
81,000 for this lottery. Now, the way it works is I choose 3 numbers out of the 10. They each choose 1. So I'm gonna go with 3, 6, and 10.
8.
8,
7.
7. Spin.
Whee, whee. 7.
So Jay wins. So now what he does is he sticks his card into the life pod, and it gives him.
$81,000.
Yeah.
This part first, right?
Yes. The part with the binary on it.
We'll just pull it out.
No, wait for it to.
We have to finish adding.
Alright.
Alright, then you pull it out. But now, I think your turn is up next.
Yep.
That's the end of my turn, so now you put your card back in.
Thanks for the money.
Now it should come up with a 3 in the bottom of the or on the side of the screen.
3.
Yeah.
That's my
Spin.
total amount.
Right.
Just hit spin.
Yeah, it's spin. You get 5,000 for your starting paycheck.
Everyone gets $5,000.
Oh.
A 1.
Lottery again.
No.
Oh, just move one space.
Yeah, 1 is your number.
So whichever way you're going, if you're going that way or this way.
Okay.
Follow you.
Alright, so you're gonna go here. Yeah, these are the actual
Alright,
start
then
spaces. I just put it
no, leave it in there. Draw a life card.
Yeah, life card.
Blank space, so you draw Colin.
And you read the top.
The green one.
Yeah.
Company recognition, or no. Company reorganization gets me promoted 1 promotion.
Oh, cool.
This one.
There you go.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
I just move up here over
right,
here?
you move up there, and then what you're going to do on here is you're going to hit salary and enter your new number.
Salary, okay, 20 grand.
So you're going to hit 2, 0, all the way up.
And then enter.
Enter.
Do.
So then take your card out, pass the pod to Alex.
Oh, and put that at the like a discard pile, I guess.
Yeah, this card pile's going to be over here.
I'm no longer a TV production assistant. I am a photojournalist.
Woo! Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
House. Would you like a house?
No, not like a house.
All right, so since he's not doing what's on the space, he's going to take a card instead.
You and a friend open a business selling used cell phones. Who the hell buys used cell phones?
Michael Weston.
Be surprised.
Everybody on Burn.
Alright, anyway, 2 of us get $10,000. I'm going to choose Steven because Jay's already got plenty of money. Hit the plus button, don't want to lose money.
Enter.
Enter.
All right.
Here you go.
So then I hit spin, and now we have 29 years left.
Wow, time moves so fast.
I know,
I
right?
know.
I get a 2. 1, 2. All right, this is business venture.
Go ahead and look it up, man. We rarely land.
No, I know how it works. I just don't know if I want to do it.
Well, that's different.
I'll do it for the sake of showing it. Basically, the business venture is you bet a certain amount of money, and if you win, you get double that. So
You've got to give yourself 10,000, man.
I'm about to.
What phone?
All the beeps. Let me pull it up.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah. So first, I'm going to add my $10,000.
Justin wants to know what time we're going to be seeing the movie. I'm thinking about late night, 10, 20, maybe.
That'll work for me. All right. So now what I
Christina
do
won't be able to join us anyway.
I know.
is I subtract my investment amount, which minimum is 10,000. So actually, I could have just left it there. So money minus 10,000. Enter. And I'm going to hit chance. 1 or 2 will double the investments. 0 means I lose it.
Oh, okay. I can see why we don't do that very often.
Yeah.
And
see.
there
So,
goes your money.
so I just lost the money.
Get awarded a plaque for outstanding community service plus 500 life.
All right. So now you'll hit life points plus. Over here. Plus 500. 500. Enter.
Enter.
And that's it.
My turn is over.
Now, the key to this is at the end of the game, the player with the most life points wins. Now, during the game, you collect money and life points. At the end of the game, the money is converted into life points. But the ratio is different every time. It's not always a set, this many dollars gives you this many life points. So I have seen games where you stay in the green the whole time, get millions of dollars, and lose. I've also seen games where you stay in the purple and orange the entire game, get hundreds of thousands or thousands of life points, and lose because someone got more money and that was more favorable in that game.
So there's no set map to this.
There is no set way to. You don't know what the ratio is until it happens. So there's no
This
way.
really is the game of life, and your numbers don't matter. If God
Exactly.
hates you, you still lose.
Exactly.
Rated hologram
Offer to
projectors.
coach your
That's
boss's
pretty
son's baseball team, +1 promotion, +300 life.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ!
How do you get a promotion out of that?
I did my boss a favor.
Wait. You can't get a promotion.
Yes. Oh,
300 life plus
no, you
promotion.
can't. You need a degree for your next promotion.
Huh, I do.
So that promotion just dissipates.
Well, screw you, old man.
You're gonna have to go to school.
Okay, fine.
That can also happen is you get a card that you can't fulfill because you don't have the.
Well, I still get the 300 life points.
Yes,
You still get the life points.
Life points
Your
plus.
boss is just like, well, I would have given you this job, except you're a moron. Well, watch this, boss. I'm gonna go to school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. What's the price ranges on the cars?
I believe this is a 30,000. Let me double check that for you.
Because I get 2 promotions. Now I'm a clown.
Okay, so the economy car is 10,000. The luxury car is 50,000.
Oh, well, I'm buying the luxury car.
And the way that works is it adds 2 to all your rolls, gives 200 more life points per turn, loses 5,000 off its value every year for the first 8 years. After 15 years, it becomes a classic and gains $5,000 in value every year from then on.
All right, then I picked the right time to buy this thing.
Exactly.
Car.
I should listen to it.
I'm broke as fuck.
Manufacturing to that dude.
Wow, you've really mastered your craft.
I'm broke. Broke, man.
No wonder you're a freaking clown.
I bought myself a clown car.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I'm not buying another car, so I'm gonna take a card. But first, I'm gonna do my salary. Well, actually, I have to do a chance for my first salary because my promotion here requires a chance
Roll.
Yeah, which basically means I hit the chance button.
You get a
and
1 or a 2?
1 or 2 gets it, and if I miss it, I get a second spin.
Oh!
You get 2 spins on promotion.
2 spins. Oh, you got it.
Got it. Nice. All right, so I get
Then
the
you
first
get-
one,
then you get the other one.
and then the second one I don't need the chance for, so I just get it, and then the card. Your computer network gets a virus, minus $5,000.
Oh, horror!
This game hates you right now.
I know,
so
right?
much.
You dye your hair blonde, but it comes out of fuchsia instead. Minus 1,000 life.
Basically.
Epic failure.
2.
2. So I'm either buying a house or paying my tuition.
You do not need a PhD, so don't do that.
Yeah. Which is like a house.
I don't know how much it's going to cost me.
All right, the houses. There are 3 levels of house. I'm gonna pull out the
Instructions.
instructions here because I don't remember the exact values of everything.
Which is good. Means you're not wasting that valuable brain space.
All right, so there's 3: modest, mid-size, and mansion. The modest is 200,000, mid-size is 500,000, and the mansion is $1 million. You can own more than one house at a time, but not more than one of each type. Each house's value increases 6% each year, and you earn 100 life points per turn.
So you could buy a modest house, but you'd be blowing most of your money on it.
Yeah, but since I make 40,000 at each turn, I'm going to be getting it back.
Yes.
So yeah, let's just go ahead with the little.
So you're gonna buy the modest
shack.
house.
Yeah, just give me a shack.
All right. So what you're gonna do
Yeah,
is
so I don't have to live out of my car.
Baby love shack.
There's house plus, and so it goes to the modest one. If you were going for the mansion, you would hit plus plus, but we're just gonna go for the middle one. Then you hit enter,
Deducts the money.
deducts the money, and now it's yours.
And now you put a modest token on your house thing. Love shack, baby.
Shut up, Mimsy.
You get tired of working, go directly to start space and live it.
Oh, 2 spaces away from the 2 promotions.
Damn it!
Oh man.
Wait,
No,
so
we're gonna do
go
this.
directly. It means do not pass.
Yeah.
Damn it. Fuck! Damn it! There's a big difference between my level 4 and my level 6 salary.
Yeah.
Big difference.
This game will screw you over at times.
So it's StarCraft.
What? How is there not a StarCraft MOBA?
Because there's
Because Blizzard did Heroes of the Storm, which
Yeah.
is basically all their games together.
yeah.
No, it just feels like something the community would have modded a while ago.
9.
Well, in Warcraft 3,
3, 4. Just put me on the stop.
this one,
Yeah.
get married.
Marriage.
Yeah,
no, they go out to the pawn shop and get a ball and chain real quick?
They don't sell those.
But normally this would play a marriage theme when you do that, but again, the sound's broken. Boom.
Did you get twins? Did you forget to get twins?
I got the twins.
Okay.
Now I get chance. It's either no babies, 1 baby, or 2 babies.
So many babies. One.
1.
baby. Kids cost money in this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, like a percentage of your salary is taken out for kids.
So you can get like so many kids.
Yeah, I've got 4 kids right now.
You randy bastard.
Just racking up life points every turn with my 4 kids, a house, and a wife. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another house.
You gonna buy another house?
Yes, because I
Keep
can afford.
all the kids in.
Because I can afford it. I'm gonna buy a mansion. Enter.
Bingy bungy boogie.
Oh man, the life point shall be mine.
But watch, this is gonna be one of those times where money counts for more.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get an 8 because I have to stop and get married.
And one cool thing is, if you go back through the purple section and you land on get married again,
Everyone gives you like a wedding card.
yeah, it's like it's considered like an anniversary. So you get you get money from everybody and a life point boost. Actually, I think you get money from everyone on the marriage too.
Yes, it's an anniversary when you get that space. It's like the fact that every turn is 1 year.
Yeah, no need to think about
So
it.
like every 5 increment years, we should just drop you on that space. Oh, you made it! Congratulations.
I'm gonna like shave a little bit down here.
Well,
I'm
better
getting,
than what
you know, I'm gonna stay in this area longer, but I'm not gonna do the auction because it's basically other than the auction space. Auction is basically the same thing as business venture. You bet a certain amount, do the chance, and then you whatever the result is. But I prefer to get the card, and I'm glad I did. Take off for a month-long hike across Europe, plus 1,000 life.
You are living it.
This is actually a pretty good card all around.
8. Ah, I'm so close to buying another house. Oh well, join the Army Reserve to earn money to go back to school. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. You are wrong, card. I am a cult leader. I don't do this.
Plus 20,000? Yeah.
It is literally 1% of my annual salary. Oh, sorry, you get that.
We always do this. Anytime we play this game, and I'm sure it'll happen when you play it too, somebody will take the card out and hand their card to the next person instead of the life pod. Always happens.
So is it last turn or is it?
I think that was our last turn. Because I bet when I hit spin here, yeah, it goes down to 0 and doesn't spin.
Okay.
Alright, so now the game ends. It is now converting all my houses and
not doing it. Oh.
yes it is. Converting my houses, cars into money.
And your family and babies into life points.
Yeah, so it,
Which means
So-
that they're
so-
being ground up.
yeah, 25 million.
My God, this game
alright.
just turned into the Matrix.
So my total is 331,031 life points.
Jesus.
So now I give it to Jay.
Oh
So-
yeah, it converts your money into life points. As well.
Yeah. So he can put his card in to have
You
his
said there's a
conversion.
ratio here. This really sounds like math to me.
But the machine does it for you.
Right.
Diggity 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 diggity. Convert into life points.
I had over $16 million. I really only get like 200.
I finished with $24 million.
Jesus. Just leave it. We're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. It's not doing no more converting.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all done. My turn. Let us see what I get.
I swear to God, if the cult winner, the cult is the winner, I'm gonna stab somebody.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll ignore it.
Money, 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 money. Give me the money. Give
Considering
me the money.
I was over 20 million before everything started converting.
230,000 life points. So you win by like.
So yeah. So
You
then
win by like 100,000.
so then once you take all the cards out, it eventually will come up and say who won. I mean, like we know because we can add.
Or compare numbers.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not going to. Okay. I thought it came up afterward and said.
Well, you win.
Oh,
Congratulations.
there it goes. There it goes. See, if I can get on camera. Yeah. If you can read that, it says that I won with the amount that I had.
All right.
So yeah, that is life twists and turns.
It's much better than regular life.
Yeah, and I'll get more into my final thoughts on it in the next segment, which you'll see in about 30 seconds.
No, they should see it immediately.
The Game of Life Twists and Turns is a great version of an already good game. I highly recommend this version. You can find it on Amazon new for around $100, and there are a few cheaper copies running around on eBay. It is out of print to my knowledge though, so if you want a new copy, it's going to cost you a fair bit. Until next time, play your cards right, roll the dice, and may fortune favor your board.